Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I know the cup looks nasty. The old miss wants to wash it every time she sees it. I won't let her. I appreciate you stopping in and see what's going on. See what I'm up to. I'm watching, keeping an eye on this storm. I've been up for hours. The latest forecast. By the time it gets up to the northern part of the state, this thing's supposed to fall apart to about a 1. Where we're at, I'm going to get mainly tropical storm winds and whatnot, and they pushed it back. Yesterday they were saying 8 o'clock tonight. Today they're saying 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Who knows where it'll be tomorrow morning. We're going to head over to the daughter's house, bunk down over there for the night. Just because all the kids have been, oh, you can't stay in the house by yourself. I don't know why not, but I've been putting, packing stuff up and whatnot, and I came across this. This is a whistle. It goes in a light. You get them at Walmart and stuff like that. It's just it's a little light. It's got this long tube on the end of it. One way the light shines out like a flashlight. The other one, it lights up the tube. And at the end of the tube, there's a whistle, and you can take the whole whistle off. Well, the light on mine gave up the ghost. You put in new batteries or whatever, and it didn't work. So I'm pretty sure I bought another one. I have no idea where it is. It's part of the course. But I kept the whistle, and I was going through and packing stuff up, and I found it last night. Decided I was going to add it onto my sheet, onto my necklace thing, just to, it is a storm coming in. So I did a emergency Hobo stove along with a fishing kit yesterday, and I knew I had another alcohol stove. I've got another one. I thought it was in the Blazer. It must be in the van. It might even be in the car. I don't know. The car's over at my daughter-in-law's grandmother's. But anyway, I came across this one as I was kind of looking for it and looking for other stuff to pack. And this is the same. It's a metal can. This is coffee from Dollar General, I think. Yeah, this is the Dollar General brand. It's cheap. It's like $3 or something for this can. But it's decent coffee. But again, it's a metal can. And no, I haven't stripped it off. The paper can be used to start a fire or whatever. This one, as you can see, it's marked alcohol stove. I hope you can read that, because now it looks backwards to me. Poison. Alcohol stove. Poison, flammable. Why does it read backwards? Oh well. Inside, we have clothespin. I don't know. Maybe you'll need a clothespin. I have a flashlight that attaches to your hat, or you can attach it to your shirt, or in my case it attaches nicely to suspenders. I'm like all damp. I've been taking stuff out to the truck, and it's raining. Imagine that. A box of matches. This is put in. This bag it's just a grocery bag. You cut a piece of it and melt. Cut it to fit and melt it around, and yeah, so it's semi-protected there. I should probably go ahead and put it in with this, just to be double safe. let's raise this up and then bring this down. There we go. So basically this is just toilet tissue. It can be used for toilet tissue. It can be used to clean up a pot and pan, wash, clean your hands up. It can be used as fire starter if you need it. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space. Rubbing alcohol. Poison. Rubbing alcohol is poison. It will kill you. This is 90% isopropyl rubbing alcohol. This stuff burns fantastic. This is an old whiskey bottle, and I double sealed the lid. There is a piece of plastic that I put over top of it, and then I hot glued around the bottom and screwed the lid down. Now, alcohol will soften hot glue, but I'm hoping it doesn't get through to that. It hasn't so far. This has been sitting on a shelf. I put it on a shelf and then kind of like buried it. So, tin foil. I don't know. I don't remember how much is in here. Now these are those pull-out sheets that I get from the Dollar Tree. So there's 2 of those, and it looks like those are about a foot by somewhere around a foot by a foot square. There's a cheapy lockback knife. It'll work to put holes in the can. I have a couple of zip ties in here. I don't know why I got zip ties in there. Probably because I had a bag of zip ties when I made this kit up. In here is well, there was, there it is, a screw. Again, just to make, you can hit it with a stone or a stick or whatever and make holes to ventilate. An extra lid. And this is, I think it's a potted meat can. I don't remember. It's got the lid, and inside it's rolled up with toilet tissue. You take and pour your alcohol on top of your paper. Take a match, stick a match down in there, and light the match, and then the match will get the alcohol burning. The alcohol will burn on top of the paper. It'll char the top of it, but it won't burn. The actual paper doesn't burn, so you can use that paper for quite a while. I've got another kit. Like I said, there's another kit somewhere. I think it's in the back of the van. And there's another kit that has an alcohol burning puck. The two soda can chopped up. This can be used a couple different ways. You put holes around the bottom and around the top, and then you can put this down in there and cook on top of it, or you put that down there on a flat surface. Put that down. You can actually cook on the top of that as it is. Small items anyway. You could cook a burger on top of that, or you put your pan or your pot down on top of it. So let's see how I have this packed in here. That might be a trick. I got a glue stick there too. That'll burn. I mean, that'll burn and actually create light. So. I mean, you shouldn't have any problem lighting an alcohol stove. None whatsoever. If you can't get alcohol to burn, well, you got bigger problems than I know what to deal with. Oh, wait a minute. The alcohol has to go back in first. Because that bottle just fits in that can. Flashlight. Oh, that's what that was for. When you have your can and the lid on it, you put the top of it up, you know, to regulate your heat. There we go. That figures. Cheapy duct tape. Ugh. You can regulate your heat by putting your lid on top of your burner. You can bend up the side, or you can pop holes in it. But it also, when you pop your lid up, this thing still gets hot. So you can reach in and move your lid. Maybe I can upgrade that since I'm here. Not wasting it, because this stuff is flammable. And that's another thing. This can itself doesn't get hot. The flame comes across the top, but the can itself doesn't get hot. Let's see, where's my Gorilla Tape? There we go. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, dummy. Alright, we'll try getting that down in there like that. I know it all fits. Y'all saw me take it out of there. There we go. That goes in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. And that goes in there. There's still room for a few other little odds and ends in there if I wanted to. But that is an alcohol stove ready to go. Okay. It's not, it's not set up to go. I'm not a backpacker. I barely walk. I mean, who am I kidding? But to set up to carry this in your car for an emergency stove. I mean, down here, it's hurricanes or whatever. Or if I'm up fishing or just sitting watching the boats or whatever, and I want a cup of Joe, I can heat up a cup of water in this, or with this. But if you're stuck in a snowstorm, this would come in handy, very handy. I might want more alcohol to keep that stove going. I'd probably carry a full-size bottle of 90% isopropyl, or at least 70%. You don't want to get the cheapy stuff from Dollar Tree, the 50% isopropyl. It doesn't burn worth. You're trying to light water basically. At least 70. I like the 90. It burns better. But yeah, I would carry probably at least a full bottle, if not more, depending on, you know, especially if you're up in an area where, you know, you're liable to be snowbound in your car for a day or more. So down here, you know, this is a quickie fire starter. Once you get a fire going, you keep the fire. If you're in that type of situation, once you get a fire going, you keep that fire going. You know, just keep feeding wood to it. Even if the wood's damp, it'll burn. Or you stack it next to your fire and let it dry out and keep it going. You know, it will get you to that point. I think I'm going to add, just because I can, and because I have it here, I grab these when we go out to dinner with the grands. You know, everybody gives crayons away. These work great for fire starting, for writing on whatever you want. And these are like 49 cents at Harbor Freight. That's my problem. I keep adding stuff and adding stuff and adding stuff. So let me know what you think, people. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, or on the side, or I don't know. You know, every internet access device that I have, YouTube is on it differently. I've been using this new tablet. Half the time I can't figure it out. It changes words on me for no reason. I write can, it decides I wanted to say car, and yeah, stuff isn't where I think it is. I can't find comments. I can't find. It's just every time I turn around, I'll eventually figure it out, I'm sure, but I go back to try to read the comment that I made, and I'm like, what? What? I have to go back in and try to change the words around, and you change the word back. I change it back to can, and go to move, and the machine changes it back to car. No, not car. You know? Go to write fish, and it says fast. No! Where are you getting this? Stop putting words in my mouth, machine. You're not smarter than me. I don't think. I don't know. Maybe they are. Oh, where was I? Yeah, leave a comment down there, wherever the heck it happens to be. Share me around on your social media. I'm at Jackson Korea, capital JAXONCORREA, all one word, for Instagram. The same name, 2 words, on Facebook. I'll try to add the link down in the description box below, along with any other other videos that I've shown that are similar. And you want to send me snail mail? That'll be down there too. Takes me almost as long to fill up that box down there than it does to make the video. Ooh, that wind is howling. We still got a couple hours yet. Yeah. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a hug and a kiss. If they're not, give them a call and tell them you love them. We're not promised tomorrow. Until I see y'all again, I hope y'all have a great day. Slouchy, y'all. Bye-bye.